Morning, world. Right, let's just have a look and see what the ever-expanding economy has to offer in the way of earners. Oh, stroll on, look at that, you need 5 O-levels to join the old bill. Ridiculous, isn't it? The copper's got an O-level in English and all he has to say is, come on, sunshine, you're bleak Nick, mate, cop for that. Oh, the fire brigade's just the same, isn't they? They'll probably end up with a load of brains of Britons who are frightened to go up a ladder. Could you imagine?
Sorry, we can't rescue you, but would you like to know the capital of Sweden?
God, do you know what? Everyone is looking for geezers with experience and education. I mean, look at this. Poverty is not the root cause of crime waves. What a daft thing to say, eh? Be fair. I mean, if we was all lowly, we wouldn't need to do noughties, would we? I mean, how often do you look in a paper and see wealthy industrialist does gas meter or 6 millionaires set about pensioner in the high street? Nah, it's being skint what makes innocent people get up to naught, isn't it? Even little kids, little saucepan lids are getting at it. They used to play knock down Ginger, didn't they? Do you remember? When they used to knock at your door and run away. Now they knock at your door and if Ginger ain't in, they climb in through the window and turn his drum over. Now, it's the truth. It happened to me a while back. I remember it well. It was during my health and strength period.
Jim?
Hello.
You in?
No.
Right. Oh, here you are. Your mother asked me to drop this round. Sent away to her club for it.
Oh, terrific, Dad. That's my new jogging gear. Yeah, asked her to get it for me.
Well, if you do have to make an exhibition of yourself, run up and down outside, why'd you have to have that poncy gear for it?
You try running up and down the road in your street clothes, mate. You only get 20 yards and old Bill jump on you. Oi, what's your game, son? Get in the back of the motor. Yeah, I mean, I'm out to try and get a bit of fresh air. Suddenly, I'm sitting behind 2 old Bills smoking for England. Cool. Anyway, thanks for bringing that round.
Oh, well, that's all right. So I expect you want to take me down to Freemasons, buy me a pint for me trouble?
Sorry, Dad, no possible.
Oh, there's gratitude, eh? I spent left to pay about 500 instalments for that. Blimey, I only finished paying their pram last week.
I meant I can't buy you a pint 'cause I've given it up.
Why?
Yeah, I reckon you feel better if you don't drink.
What a load of old rubbish that is. I mean, I've been drinking beer all my life and look at me. Apart from me bronchioles, me Nuremberg trials, me varicose veins, at 52 I'm in the peak of physical condition.
Well, that's it now. I'm afraid of reaching me peak too early.
Well, if I can't have a pint, can I make myself a fried egg sandwich?
Eggs? Eggs? No good them eggs. They got that what's names, them Celestials.
What?
Celestials, they get in your veins.
Well, of course they get in your veins. That's what makes your ticker work, isn't it? All that fried egg and beer and stuff in your veins. Blimey, you'll end up with empty arteries if you ain't careful. I'll have to cart you down the dole office in a bucket.
Well, it'll save me a walk, won't it?
Oh, dear me. What are you eating there? Looks like sawdust with currants in it. I ain't seen nothing like that since I got rid of me rabbits.
Do you mind? This is my breakfast. This is health food. Muesli, innit? Clears your insides out, makes you healthy.
You don't need to eat that rubbish. Nothing like a good cough first thing in the morning to clear out your insides. Now, your old granddad. Oh, cough for 20 minutes, he could. Bring it all up, he used to say. Might be a gold watch.
Thanks very much. That's breakfast over with.
Well, what am I going to have for my breakfast if all you've got is sawdust with currants in it?
Can't see that Wanda Pickles next door. Oh, she'll give you breakfast and afters.
Oh, do you reckon so?
Yeah, dot on the card, mate. She fancies you, told me.
Oh, I'll give it a try, eh?
If Mum phones, I'll tell her where you are.
Don't drag that coat along the ground, David. You'll spoil it. So what? Nobody's going to buy it off us. Stop dragging it anyway. All right, then. I'll tell Mum about you. Terrific. You can go up to the hospital and say, hello, Mum. I nicked a coat out of a Rolls Royce in your high street and David dragged it along the ground. She needed a lot of Lucozade after that one, I should think. Yeah, poor old Mum.
Oh, morning, ankle biters.
Look at him, he looks like a lolly stick with a wood shaved off.
I'll have you, son.
You'd have thought the lady in the old clothes shop would have given us some money for it. I wonder what she meant when she said it was a bit iffy.
I don't know, perhaps it weren't old enough. I think it's time we got rid of it anyway. Now Lolly Stick can have a free birthday present. That old Sparrow's Legs has got plenty of old clothes we could sell. Could see an old suit and an old pair of shoes from here.
Do you think we ought to?
Doesn't seem to be anybody here. Is anybody in? Come on, Kate. Fair exchange is no robbery, is it?
Here's an old suitcase we can put them in.
Oh. Say no tomorrow, mate, all right?
Come on, David, help me. He might come back in a minute.
No, he won't. It'll be a long time yet. Might even break one of your little sparrow legs or get run over or something.
Stop looking at dirty books, David. You'll go blind and Mum will give you a good hiding when she finds out.
Then she'll be in trouble. It's against the law to bash blind kids.
He certainly has got a lot of old clothes, hasn't he? I expect we're doing him a favour. He was probably going to take him down the junk shop soon anyway. Oh, pass me that suit, David. This lot ought to be about £5 worth, I should think.
Look, Kate. Here's old Lolly Stick with his girlfriend. She looks like E.T.'s sister from outer space. Whoops.
What do you mean, whoops? You having a phantom puberty or something? Whoops. Oh, it's him.
Yeah, it's old Lolly Legs, isn't it? Back from the Olympics. Close that window. Right, and don't think about running away. I've got them both outside there with a big Alsatian dog.
What are you going to do, mister?
Put that back and I'll tell you. What am I going to do? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to phone old Bill. That's what I'm going to do.
Why are you going to call the police?
I mean, what do you expect? I mean, I go out for a nice jog in the morning, come back to find me drum being turned over. I mean, who do you want me to phone? Kissogram, the Good Samaritans, Interflora?
Dial-a-tune?
That does it, mate.
Oh, David. I believe he thinks we're burglars. That's a good one, isn't it, David? He thinks we're burglars.
That's a good one, that is.
Yeah, is that a good... Well, if it's not a rude question, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's simple. You tell him, David.
Can he bend spoons and get in touch with people?
I don't think so.
We're looking for our cat, weren't we, Kate? We're taking him for a walk and he jumped through your window.
Yeah, he must be here somewhere. Here, Tibbles! Good Tibbles! He's got 2 names.
Yeah. You was packing a suitcase when I came in. I mean, how does that enter into it?
David?
When we found him, he was going on his holidays.
I thought my mate Tosh could tell a few porky pies, but he takes the record. God, dear, I think we're looking at a future Prime Minister here.
Are you going to send us to prison?
Nah, of course I ain't, am I? Just imagine me walking in a pub, say, hello, lads, just slung 2 kids in a slammer for half a stretch. I'd have to take a photograph round of me so the doctors in casualty would know what I used to look like. Oh, dear, what am I going to do? Sit down there, you two. Well, look, you're obviously not a... Well, you're not a proper pair of tearaways, are you? So what are you getting up to this nonsense for? Not you. I ain't ready for you yet.
We were trying to get £5 to buy my necklace we saw in the shop to cheer her up a bit because she's in hospital.
Have you heard the one about Goldilocks and the 3 bears?
It's true. You can ring up and find out.
All right, I will. And I'll find your dad. Now, where's he?
We don't know.
It's no good saying you don't know. I'll soon find him.
Mum will be pleased. She ain't found him since David was born.
Hold on. Well, he sussed you out a bit sharp, this mate, hasn't he? Oh, I didn't mean it. Well, who's looking after you? Where do you live?
We're staying with our granny, Mrs. Grubb, at number 21.
Granny Grubb? Golf. Good. Well, she's enough to turn anyone to a life of crime, she isn't she? Oh, don't worry, I won't tell her. She'll half kill you for doing it and me for not telling her about it. Flaming kids, I don't know. Look, I tell you what. I'll let you go if you promise you won't do nothing like this again. You ain't done nothing like this before, have you? Go on, up it.
Thank you very much,
Jim.
Thank you very much, Jim.
It's all right. Come again. I mean, next time, use the front door. I'll teach you how to use the knocker. All right? Hey, hang about. Whose is this? Hey, you forgot this. Well, go on. It's got to be yours. Ain't mine, is it?
Oh, it's mine. I'm always forgetting it, aren't I, Kate?
You better put it on, ain't you, sunshine? It's a bit taters outside.
Mum said I'll grow into it.
He grows ever so fast. Sometimes. It's a bit iffy, isn't it? What does iffy mean?
Iffy. Well, it means it looks as if it had come by dishonest means. But that ain't iffy, love. Oh, no, that's one stone bonker dot on the card, racing certainty, that is. Oh, flaming ankle biters. Oh, I wish my mum was here. She'd know what to do.
What would she do?
My mum? She'd probably say something like,
Do you want some bread and jam?
Yes, please.
well, in the end, it all boils down to the same thing, doesn't it? Whether the bloke had a Rolls Royce or not, don't give you the right to go in and nick his coat, does it? I mean, that's thieving. It makes you to a pair of tea leaves and something got to be done about it.
You didn't run very far this morning, did you?
Nah. No, pity, really. If I hadn't sprained my ankle, I would have broke yesterday's record. 2 minutes 30.
A mile in 2 minutes 30?
No, just 2 minutes 30. Don't know how far I travel. Once I start, it's a blur. You know, things shoot past, and I thought, what are you on about? You're changing the subject, didn't you? We're supposed to be talking about your criminal activities.
Did you ever pinch anything when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. But if I did it, well, I weren't in your league, was I? I mean, I pinched a pennyworth of sweets and broke into a sweat. And when you pinch a £500 coat and break into a house. I think we ought to find out whose coat that is and give it back to him.
I expect he'll be gone by now. It was parked on a double yellow line.
There were 2 traffic wardens, a policeman, and I saw the towing truck coming round the corner.
Why don't you save your porky pies till when you need them, David? Like in front of the judge. Was anything in the pockets could identify him?
You're not suggesting that we actually went down his pockets, are you?
Oh, hush my mouth. Oh, dear. Oh, Jeffrey, what have I said? I was a naughty boy, I am.
Go and get the coat. Go on.
If you go down his pockets, you could be in trouble as well as us, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll just tell him I bumped into bad company, wouldn't I? He'll take one look at you, the old judge. He'll say, cool, case dismissed. Next. No problem. Was this it? Right, what we got? Find the old clue in the pocket. Yeah. The old button ploy. Yeah. This is him. Major Archibald Ferguson, DSOMC. Blimey. He's seen nearly as much action as Wanda Pickle Soper. Oh, yeah, he lives round the corner in a posh bit. Shall we give him a ring, eh, and get this thing sorted out once and for all?
You're not going to tell him that we stole it, are you, Jim?
Well, I've got to, haven't I? Oh, look, you two don't like the idea of going to prison, do you? And I don't like the idea of all this washing up. So what about we help one another out, OK? Eyes down.
Come on, David. You're not looking at that dirty book again.
Yeah, I've decided to just have a quick glance at it. Perhaps I only have to wear glasses.
Hello, Major Ferguson, please.
Ow, let go, you pulled me ear off.
Oh, hello? Yeah, my name's London. Jim London. Well, I still reckon you should stay and see it out till the end. You'll have to. Don't worry, I told him that we found it on a bus, he'd believe me. Why not?
Perhaps he'd give us a reward for finding it.
Which we won't accept because it weren't lost in the first place. God, there he is now, the Major. He sounds like he was a Major in the SS. Achtung! My tanks have you surrounded. I will come out now. Thank you, do it. Oh, come on, stiff upper lip, you know. Send me back to Blighty, Vera Lynn and all that, what?
Who's Vera Lynn?
Expect that's his funny-looking girlfriend in the picture. I'm frightened.
Why? You don't know we took his coat.
He might suspect something when I start begging for mercy.
Don't be such a coward. Here, let's hide.
Damn decent of you to phone me, Mr. London. Not many honest people about nowadays.
It's all right, Major. Won't you come in?
Thank you. I say, London, you've got people behind your front door.
A couple of little friends of mine, David and Kate. Hey, what you doing?
We dropped something and it rolled over there.
A glass eye dropped out, but it's all right now.
Funny things, glass eyes. Friend of mine at the golf club's got one. Always falling out. Fell out in a bunker once. Before he realised what it was, he'd whacked it 150 yards. So watch yourself in the bunkers, girlie.
Yes, sir.
Ow!
Sorry about that. My brother's not quite right in the head. He sometimes thinks he's a football and I have to kick him.
Well, let's not get carried away, you two, eh? Let's not spoil the game. Shall we sit down and behave ourselves? Otherwise, old William will be called and we don't want that, do we?
No, Jim.
No, Jim.
Yes, well, jolly good. You've got my coat, you said.
Oh, the old nanny goat. Yeah, it's out there. Wait a minute.
And why aren't you two young'uns at school?
We're on our holidays.
Damn funny place to come on your holidays. Always go to Monte Carlo myself. Still, each to his own, I suppose. One man's thingamajigs, another man's whatchamacallit, as they say.
Hey, old Major. Good as new. All fed and watered and ready for the off.
Ah, jolly good. Splendid. Found it on a bus, you said. What the devil was it doing on a bus?
Oh, well, for what that must have cost, it should be able to drive a bus, let alone get on one, eh?
Yes, must have cost a fortune. A surprise present from the wife. Came home early one evening and found it on the bed. I never liked it much. Tried to give it to the gardener. He's always moaning about the cold. I say to him, if it's cold, why the devil do you go out there?
Why, indeed, yeah.
But he takes no notice. You know what servants are like nowadays.
Oh, yeah, didn't I just, yeah?
Now, there ought to be some kind of reward. What about 10% of the value?
No, you keep your money, Major. We don't want no reward, do we, kids?
No, Jim.
Well, now, come along, Mr. London. There's not much honesty about nowadays, and when it's found, it should be rewarded.
No, not this time, it shouldn't.
My dear fellow, come along. I insist. Well, how the devil did I do that?
It's all right, Major. It's my old squatter upstairs. Yeah, anyone makes a noise down there, he bangs on the ceiling. He's a right pain in the... He's a right menace, he is.
Yes, he must be. He's not an old army man by any chance, is he?
Funny you should say that. My Aunt Min said he had something to do with the army.
Oh, did he indeed? Permission to carry on?
Yeah, sure.
Stand still, that man! One twitch of an eyelid and I'll have your guts for garters. They never forget.
Shouldn't think they would.
Now, do you want the money or not?
Not.
No.
David.
No.
Good show, London. Can't tell you how pleased I am.
Well, I mean, couldn't you afford it?
Marked notes, old boy. I saw the kids nick the coat from the car, but I lost them in the crowd.
You mean we was being fitted up?
Exactly. 25 years in military intelligence. Oh, yes. We learnt a thing or two. Not much got by us, I can tell you.
Heard from Burgess and McLean lately.
So when you rang, I said to myself, now what's this fella up to? Sort of modern-day Fagin, eh? I think I'll nip round there and nip this thing in the bud. You know, just to keep my hand in.
What are you going to do to us?
Nothing, girlie. I think our friend here will keep you on the straight and narrow, eh, London?
See, you nearly got me in front of a firing squad then.
Oh, Jim, that's terrible.
Yeah, I've never seen a firing squad.
Yes, well, I'll be off now. Parade, attention! Standards, peace. Stand easy. Jolly good.
Permission to speak, sir.
Yes, carry on.
Do you want your coat?
Oh, yes, thank you. I'll find my own way out.
Get out of it. It's not funny, you know. I mean, one wrong word out of you two, I could be behind bars talking to Lord Longford.
Sorry, Jim.
Sorry, Jim. Go on, sit down. We've still got to sort out a way to get some money for your mum's get well present, haven't we? Oh, hang about. I've got an idea. Now watch this and learn something. Out to have one over on someone. Without being too dishonest. Hello, Jubilee Caff. You're Mr. Antonio Rossi, please. Hello, Mr. Rossi. Town Hall here, Public Health Inspector. Now, I've had a complaint. One of your customers has brought me a meat pie containing a small rat. Or is it a large mouse? Now, he paid £1.50 for the pie. Would this mean it is a rat or a mouse? Tony, it's me, it's Jim London. I was winding you up. Well, go on then, go and take a pill. Forgot he's got a weak ticker. You all right? You okay now? Well, stop shaking and listen. Look, yeah, you know you're always moaning about the washing up piling up on you? Well, I've got a couple of little mates here. Help is at hand, my old son. Yeah, 2 little saucepans. Yeah, they'll be all right. £2 an hour. Start Monday, 9 o'clock. All right, then. Yeah, they'll be there. Don't worry. Hey, Tony, thanks, mate. Yeah, save us a rat. See? Now you can get your mum's get well present, all legal and above board and kosher, right? Here, check it with your granny first, and I don't want no more trouble out of you two, otherwise you'll end up in the meat pies. Well, what's up? Can't no one take a joke anymore? Oh, the kids, oh, they're doing all right. Yeah, Tony's paying them £2 an hour just so his wife can watch them eat all day. Yeah, and that Major's having a party for one of his grandchildren tonight. Yeah, the kids are going round there, lucky little ankle biters, isn't it? I've got to go, mate. Yeah, someone's at the door. See you now, take care. Oh, hello, thought you was going to the party.
Well, so we are, but we thought we'd pop round here first.
Oh, smashing.
We got you a little present out of our wages, a bottle of brandy.
Oh, tar. Oh. Smashing, yeah. I'll put it in my first aid box.
We were going to get you a bigger bottle, but Granny Grubb said it might be a little too much for you.
She said, one sniff of a barmaid's apron and you make a fool of yourself.
The judge of character is your Granny Grubb.
And these are from me with my best respects.
Oh, thanks very much, mate. That's damn decent of you. What about a little toast? Hang on. Harrod's glasses. All right, just this once. But don't tell your granny.
You still having trouble with that old soldier upstairs?
Oh, him? No, I ain't heard a peep out of him since you came round here and gave him his orders last week. Yeah, he's probably still standing to attention.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Best disciplined man in the world, the British soldier.
Yeah?
I'll give you a toast. To the best army in the world, the British Army. God bless them. Carry on, that man.